Fame and fortune are great, but even the richest and most famous celebrities still have personal issues. In fact, oftentimes that public success leads to private turmoil, and the gang from Central Perk are no exceptions. Here's a look at the personal struggles of the cast of Friends. Courteney Cox's cosmetic enhancements. Like many celebrities, Courteney Cox is guilty of going a little too far in the pursuit of the so-called fountain of youth. Long rumored to have had all kinds of plastic surgeries, Cox eventually opened up to New Beauty in 2017 for a frank chat about what she's done to maintain her youthful look. I grew up thinking that appearance was the most important thing. That's kind of sad because it got me in trouble. I was trying so hard to keep up, and I actually made things worse. She confessed to getting a little injection here or filler there, which led to people noticing, which led to recommendations for more procedures. The next thing you know, you're layered and layered and layered. Eventually, Cox had all of her fillers dissolved and pivoted to more natural procedures such as laser treatments and dietary supplements.
But I have learned lessons. I think I was trying to keep up with getting older and trying to chase that, it's something you can't keep up with.
Matt LeBlanc's Dark Times. Speaking with Entertainment Weekly, Matt LeBlanc said the show's incredible success contributed to problems at home, especially after his spin-off series Joey flopped and his newborn daughter, Marina, was diagnosed with the rare medical condition cortical dysplasia. The expectation on Joey was so high, it was so stressful. And then to go home and be like, what's going to happen with our daughter? It was a very, very hard time. I almost had a nervous breakdown. He responded by taking a year off after Joey was canceled. It had been 12 years of nose to the grindstone. I made a lot of money. I was in a position where I could retire. I want to just be with my little girl and figure out what my life is. It ultimately turned out to be the best decision. I learned a lot about myself. I matured quite a bit. I developed a bond with my little girl. Luckily, Marina outgrew the condition and is now a perfectly healthy and totally typical teenager.
Does she know that her dad is cool, like everybody, thinks you're cool because you're a celebrity?
I don't think she thinks I'm too cool, no.
David Schwimmer's struggles. In a 2016 appearance on the Hollywood Reporter's podcast Awards Chatter, David Schwimmer revealed that becoming an instant celebrity following the immediate popularity of Friends in 1994 wasn't all it was cracked up to be. It was pretty jarring, and it messed with my relationship to other people in a way that took years, I think, for me to adjust to and become comfortable with. The fame that accompanied his role on Friends even became an issue for Schwimmer's entire approach to acting, which he described as to observe life and to observe other people, something he could no longer do without being noticed. As a result, he found himself wanting to hide under a baseball cap and not be seen. Eventually, Schwimmer said he found the tricky balance was to vary the roles he chose outside of Friends, as well as to focus on developing his skills behind the camera as a director and founder-producer of the Chicago-based Looking Glass Theater Company. Jennifer Aniston ignites controversy. While discussing her relationship with then-fiancé Justin Theroux in a 2015 interview with the New York Times, Jennifer Aniston mentioned in passing one of her exes, saying, "He would have been the one, but I was 25 and I was stupid. He must have sent me Justin to make up for it all." That ex was actor Daniel McDonald, whose widow, Muja Maraini Malei, did not take kindly to Aniston's comments. Speaking with Inside Entertainment, Maraini Malei accused Aniston of exploiting her ex-husband's memory and charged that he would not have approved of all this uninvited attention due to his past relationship to Jennifer. She continued, "I am sorry that Jennifer did not realize the treasure that was Daniel when she had the chance, long before he and I met and long before he died. It pains me to read the headlines that allude to her losing him tragically when in fact she was not present during his long and difficult illness. That said, perhaps Daniel's gift was to teach her how to love and appreciate Justin Theroux." Aniston can't escape Brangelina. Aniston and Brad Pitt divorced in 2005, amid rumors that Pitt had hooked up with his co-star Angelina Jolie while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith. More than a decade later, the triangle is still all anybody can talk about, especially with Aniston. In 2015, Aniston told Entertainment Tonight she just found the whole thing boring. "I think that it's time people stop with that petty BS and just start celebrating great work and stop with the petty kind of silliness. It's just tiresome and old. It's like an old leather shoe. Let's buy a new pair of shiny shoes."
Love the narrative, they love the story, they love that she's jealous and this person's depressed. Whatever the horrible little headline is.
No matter how hard she tries to put it behind her, though, nobody seems to listen. For her sake, here's hoping someday the focus will be on her talent and not her personal life. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.